Fans manager Alan Dowson after this afternoon's 3-0 home defeat against Wealdstone. Alan, we lost 6-0 last week.
Yeah.
You could argue that if Tolfrey hadn't had quite the game he had, we could have lost 6-0 here today. What was your take on today? What went wrong?
I agree. I thought first 25 we done a okay game. Clotty comes late for a match, and we had the 2 walls set up, and we had who was picking up the scorer for the Duans. Then we get weights by one of the centre halves, just shrugged off and scores. But, run again. Don't know how the third goal happened, but if it wasn't for Rob Tolfrey, it would have been another 6 or 7. Yeah, it would have been. Yeah.
You've mentioned the centre backs over pre-season and how they're one of the best pairings in the league. The number of goals we're conceding, but also the manner of the goals we're conceding. Do you still stick by that?
No, I can't. No, I haven't got a leg to stand on ever. That's what I thought. And I thought that we had a good little sort of back four there, and I thought that. But obviously it's not, because if I start saying it is, then I'm absolutely ridiculously daft to do that, And
what about the other end of the pitch? We didn't really create anything. No. Selly had a shot first half, but I don't recall the keeper making the same.
This Bash had a bit of a chance there, but no. And with Bobby, and if Rocky is about, we need to create chances from him. To be honest, Bobby worked hard, but I thought, like you say, Selly. If it wasn't for Tobbs, I would have been with another 6 or 7-0 and stuff like that, So yeah, that's what I mean.
You mentioned Rocky Baptista. How do you think he did on his day?
It's hard, because we've got him there to get in the box and score goals, because in the box I think he'll do well for us. But if we can't get him in the box and we can't get that further up the field, we can't, then that's we thought we'd get further up the field and we'd have chances to score goals, but obviously that's not the case, So.
The atmosphere around the ground today when I arrived, it struck me that, I don't know if it's because of last week at Billericay, but it seemed almost inevitable amongst the fans that we were going to lose today. Was that the mood in the dressing room before the game?
I think so. I thought we could get something. I just think that we could have done. I thought the atmosphere was okay to have a go. That's what I thought. So I can't do anything what happens around the ground. I can't. Whatever happens here, I don't think I'll get the Wealdstone job quickly, whatever happens, because I don't think we're like this. And obviously I've got a lot of people asking us if we sign supporters wise there. That's fair enough. And we'll go from there.
And what do you make of the crowd reaction? You did get some stick again, as you did the last home game. What's your response to that?
A lot of it, from their point of view, I probably agree with that. They're paying £10, £11 to get in, and seeing that and seeing getting hammered. It's always getting beaten, we're getting hammered. So I can see where they're coming from. I can't become a bad manager overnight, because I've been successful in the last 7 years. I can't. There's not a cat in hell's chance I'm going to let the lads in there and get us a job, get me the sack, or get us out of a job. Not a chance. I'd rather do it for kids and do it like that. But I can understand fans' frustration coming through. Obviously things can't continue like this, of course it can't. But it's no problem. Getting stick off our fans, getting stick off their fans. It's, how can you hide? You can't hide from anybody. I can understand the fans' frustration. That's the question.
You mentioned last week that you're going to make wholesale changes. Hasn't really happened this week. The only new player out there was Jenkins. If you accept that Rocky Baptiste was always going to come, he was always here. Is that because you think
No, just trying to get a few in. But we had a couple from the Glen Hoddle Academy thing, but the complications on contracts and stuff like that was daft. So I've got a couple in the board now. I'm meeting to go and get them in for Tuesday night, hopefully, and that's what I like to do. As simple as that. Again, that's a fair question, because we're expected to have more players playing today, which we couldn't get signed through in time. So that's fair enough.
And do you think it is the change in players, the personnel? Do you know what the solution to the problem is? Have you got in your mind a clear plan to get us out of where we are at the moment?
You look at their team, look at ours, and the legs have got to run around with and stuff like that. And if you're coming off after getting beat 3-0, and you think your goalkeeper's the best player on the pitch, that's a worry, isn't it? So you can ask anything, to be honest. I know you're always fair anyway and ask fair questions, and I'll try to answer them as honestly as I can, but it's probably one of them where I go home tonight and think about everything and where we are and who hasn't done anything, and I'm looking at quite a lot of players in, to be honest, and again it's up to me to improve it, nobody else. So that's what I'll do. And they'll probably say same old. I'm in manager, my fault. I'm this. It's probably say, and that's fair. But what else am I going to say? I don't know what I'm supposed to say. Fans' reaction, Dowson out on our fans, their fans, Dowson out. I can understand that, to be honest. If they conceded 9 in 2 games and 4 down here previously, I understand that. I'm thick-skinned. See, I just said in there, what happens is in the football game now, then players will leave there and they'll go into the boardroom and in the bar, and there'll be the mums there, dads there, grandmas there. They'll have the bloody girlfriends there. They'll have the babies there and all that, and they get their security straight away. So all the families are there straight away, instead of actually hurting and killing you, they'll go straight in there. And families, as you know, I'm not saying it's a Surrey mentality, but it's quite a Surrey mentality where they tell the sons and how good you are all the time. Well, I've never had that in my life. I left home when I was 15, so I've never had any security whatsoever. So I don't need it, to tell you the truth. I'll just work as hard as I can this week, and I'll not go home. I'll not have anybody in there, except for Martin Winwright, who's been great support in the change room there with me. I have to do my own security, so all I do is look myself in the mirror every day and work as hard as I possibly can. If the time comes and the results continue, and the time comes where we do go and make a decision over the things is, and stuff like that, I wouldn't want to leave here on one of them where I'm the most hated man in I would ask you all out for a drink. We'll do things, we'll remember the good times and stuff like that, but I'm far from finished yet, and it's up to me. It's no good saying I'm definitely turning it around, because I've got a lot to prove, so I'm best off trying to keep my mouth shut a bit and doing the best I can, and that's all. And that's what I'll have to try to do till Tuesday, so it'll be again 48 hours, a busy 48 hours for me.
Tuesday's going to be very difficult as well. Hastings were never an easy place to go, but next Saturday as well, Paul Town in the FA Cup, big game FA Cup, and Paul will fancy their chances, weren't they?
Of course, Adrian Withers has went down all the way down there today. That's good dedication. He always does good reports, and he's went down there today and he's staying the night, and that's a dedication to people sometimes you got around you. 2 tough games coming up. I'm not so daft, it's on my head, what it is, and I'll just try to look myself in the mirror and do the best I can. But like I say, when the time comes, or things on, it might take a bit of time. Might have to stick with us, but I don't expect supporters to stick with us. The support I got last week off them was incredible, and some today it was incredible. But I can't ask for anybody's help at all, and I like to say I've never had anybody's help since I was 15. I've had my own help, and I've done my own thing, and all this I've done, and I'll do the same again. So yes, I'll hurt more than anybody in the football club. Yes, it'll be a terrible day. It's been an awful week, to be honest. But I'll turn it around, and I'll get the club to give us a little bit of time. I'll get a club or players who supporters will be proud of again, who will give at least a bit of effort and a bit of knowledge to the game, and that's what I intend to do. So I can't do anything more than that, to be honest,
No doubt.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.